Hi guys, welcome to Esnaga Talks today. We're still on the line of the discussion of the rat race. We really want to actually unravel this mystery called the rat race for young people so that they can be able to navigate the path more effectively. So with me here today is Suma Degodswill. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So we want to actually explain what this rat race actually means. Rat race is actually a laboratory experiment that was done in the laboratory where rats were actually placed in mazes, and there we are given food to compete for, and then they usually frantically navigate through the maze and will miss the food.
Yes.
So it usually explains the kind of life that most people live today, whereby people keep on navigating through life trying to get the resources and they lose fulfillment at the end. So I will actually have an advice for young people not to enter the rat race. With advice is not enough. How do they avoid the rat race? So that's what we're going to take a look at today. I see the rat race as a situation whereby people put in their 9 to 5 just to make ends meet. So because if people can actually have something else that they are doing, which that thing is their passion, I believe that you can't use the rat race for them. Rat race is not used for someone who is following his passion.
Yes.
Rat race is actually used for someone who is doing something that is killing him, a job that is killing him. He does not like it, but the resources is what holds him in and keep on pushing him there. So I actually know that one of the successful ways to make it in life is to follow your passion. But if you follow your passion alone, you will not have money to feed yourself.
Yes.
So that means you will need to have a job and also have a work. Your work being what you are born to do, while your job being what gives you the resources to keep you alive. So people usually put in their 9 to 5 in their job to make ends meet.
Yes.
But how do people now balance their job life with their work life? Their work being their passion now, while the job being what they do to make ends meet. How do people balance this stuff?
Anything you put your energy into, there are two factors that facilitate it, either for passion or for profit. You need to know that when you are working for passion, you should be aware that the gain and your profit becomes your second expectation. Whereas when you are working to earn a profit, you should know your passion, the joy you derive in doing that job becomes a second expectation. So for you to be on the safer side, you need to put it at equilibrium point. You balance it. So that's simple. That's the only way to escape from rat race.
Wow, that was really interesting. That means one can be putting his 9 to 5 for a job, and then from the 5 p.m. time till the next day, he can now be working on his work, browsing through the internet, developing himself.
Many are people in the society now. They have that mindset that what they do for passion doesn't pay. Maybe it doesn't have value. I'd like us to deliberate on this. So when those works you do out of passion, there is no value derived on it by the society. So what do such a person do?
Well, I believe that creativity and innovation is the goal here.
Okay.
The shot that the person should call.
Yes.
Well, the Bible has this to say, it says there is a spirit in man, and the spirit of God maketh men of understanding. Creativity is something that you cannot do without. When God created man, He always gives man a gift.
Yes.
When you come into the world with your gifts, your gift is not valuable because you have it. It becomes valuable if you refine it to the context of the environment that you are staying. So even if you belong to a country like the third world or maybe the developing countries, you will still need to refine your gift. Be creative enough to find a way to refine your gift that it will be valuable within the context of the environment that you are staying. So if you should do that, I believe you have no problem.
Okay.
But I would like to ask you a question. What advice do you have for a person who is still on the line of his passion and still working on his job, but is almost like becoming tired because the passion is not actually paying him money?
Okay.
So what advice do you have for such a person?
What that person should bear in mind is that there are certain levels of attainment which that work deserves. There are certain, so that person should also believe there are there is what you call process. You get the law of process. So that is to say that you cannot just, it's though you are born with a gift and you are born with something, a passion in you, but that doesn't mean that it can just grow up and you make money from it.
Rome was not built in a day.
Yes, Rome was not built in a day, as they say. So in such a case, that person should try to, keep on building, keep on putting his energy and keep on nurturing it. If you don't get to that develop attainment, which that passion deserves you to arrive at, that person will mess it up and that person will give up. If you want to earnestly consist, you want to depend on that your passion, you must get ready to, keep on nurturing it, obey the law of process, and keep on. One day it will surely actualize. So when you read the history of people that actually survived through their passion, you get to know that they really started from somewhere and they didn't stop. They keep on moving till they get to the highest.
Thank you for staying with us in Naga Talks today. I really appreciate your efforts, your comments, and your love and shares. The rat race is something that we can avoid as young people. While looking at our predecessors, they have a lot of lessons that we can learn from their lives, and we can actually avoid this rat race if we take some of these steps. Thank you very much for being with us.